Hey everybody, I'm Lottie, and you probably know me better as O Crowley from Tumblr, or O Crowley, or any other way you can think to say O Crowley, because there's a lot of ways. So this is the voice challenge, but I just thought I'd do it as a video because I thought that'd be fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the questions and then I'm going to do whatever they tell me to do. So number 1 is recite a poem. I'm going to recite a poem by Byron that I really like. Okay. There is pleasure in the pathless woods, there is rapture on the lonely shore, there is society where none intrudes, but by the deep sea and music in its roar. I love not man the less, but nature more. From these are interviews in which I steal, from all I may be or have been before, to mingle with the universe and feel what I can now express yet cannot or conceal. Okay. Number 2. Read the first page to one of your favourite books. Okay, I'm actually going to cheat a little bit on this one. I'm going to read you the blurb of one of my favourite books because the first page actually isn't that interesting, but the blurb is really good. So yeah, the book is Angels. I can't even see that. Angels and Endangered Species by Malcolm Godwin. And yeah, to sum it up, it kind of traces angel lore and talks about all the angels, different like levels and types and the fall of certain angels and heaven and hell and all sorts of stuff. It's really good. Yeah, I find angels really interesting, but I really hate the kind of really fluffy way that they're portrayed a lot. So I found this, I'm still reading it, but I find this really good because it kind of it's going into everything about them basically, and it talks quite a bit about how they've gone from like mega scary to like, you know, really cutesy. Yeah, I'm going to read you the blurb. Prepare yourselves. Since ancient times, humankind has been intrigued by the angels, those awe-inspiring, luminous beings who hover somewhere between God and man in their flight through spirit, imagination, and possibly the sky. Only possibly. Theologians have spent lifetimes debating them, artists have spent careers painting them, and most recently psychologists like Carl Jung have devoted many careful hours trying to explain why the angel archetype still commands so much richness and power, showing up not only in its traditional forms, but also in New Age guises like channeling and extraterrestrial visitation. Now Malcolm Godwin presents an exquisite volume that goes the angel one better in vividness, detail, variety and fancy. Those fancy angels. In a light and entertaining style that reflects comprehensive and painstaking research, Angels takes you on a guided tour through all the lore from ancient times to the present. Meet all the winged messengers from Metatron, the mighty angel of the Kabbalah who is said to once have been Enoch the Patriarch, to Gabriel. Of course, I would totally mess up on Gabriel. To Gabriel, the only female archangel. Encounter the Ophanim, the ancient beings who resembled resplendent many-eyed wheels, and their possible modern-day equivalents. Savour the richness and complexity of the medieval angelic pantheon, illustrated by illustrated by ingenious charts and diagrams. Find out why Satan was called the adversary and meet him in all his playful, lusty disguises, including Saint Nick. Can we just talk about the fact that Satan seems to have a thing about guys called Nick? Right. What is it, Satan? What's that all about, Lucy? Also, oh my god, I have to quickly tell you a story before I forget. We bought a lemon tree the other day. And yesterday my dad came into my room and he goes, I know what we're going to call the lemon tree. And I was like, okay. He goes, we're going to call it Lucy. I was like, oh my god, I have a lemon tree called Lucy. Yeah. I'm not even going to pretend that I'm not secretly calling it Lucifer the lemon tree. Yeah, so I said that I was like, Dad, in it, because I'm watching Supernatural with him right now, but we've only just started season 1. I said to him, I was like, in about 5 seasons, you're going to realise that that's hilarious. And we've just got to remember that we've got at Lucy until then. So, yeah, there's a little story for you. To finish off the blurb, song lyrics, lush tapestries, gorgeous paintings, ancient tablets, eyewitness accounts throughout history of close encounters with the good, the bad, the mysterious, even guest appearances by the... God, I'm reading really quickly. Latter-day angels from films and comic books enrich this treasure trove. With charts, diagrams, and stunning black and white and colour drawings and reproductions throughout, this glorious celebration and comprehensive survey will fascinate, entertain, provoke, inform, and delight all of us who sense the angelic presence in our lives. Yeah. Also, I just have to say really quickly, it's like mega informative, but it's also really funny. Okay, I wasn't expecting... I've been reading this and just kind of cracking up. There's one point where the writer refers to Uriel as a pretty heavy dude. Yeah. Pretty good, huh? So, yeah, there you go. Read the little blurb on the back of your shampoo bottle. Okay. It's going to be so interesting. Okay, so yeah, I kind of want to point out that I don't really love this shampoo or anything. Just something that my family gets and I just use it. So yeah, here we go. Oh god. Wow, I'm doing really well. Moisturisation and resilience against styling damage for your dry and damaged hair. Great. Repairs surface damage to smoothness. Does that make sense? Repairs surface damage to smoothness. I guess it does. When used with Repair and Protect conditioner. Repair and Protect collection helps to... I don't know why I'm struggling with this, sorry. Collection helps to restore hair's strength against styling damage, prevent the formation of split ends, and then... Oh, this bit's funny. Pro-V Science, certified by the Swiss Vitamin Institute to contain vitamins. What? These vitamins contain vitamins, and you have been told this by the Swiss Vitamin Institute. Vitamins. Or, I don't know, how else? Yeah. Pantene Pro-V Advanced Formula. Blah, 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 blah. It's so boring. Like, it's not even slightly interesting. I'm not going to read it anymore. Because, yeah. It cleans your hair. Shampoo. That's all you need to know. Do a tongue twister, okay? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Say something in a different language. Okay, I had to go look this up. Je voudrais jouer avec Crowley dans la chambre. Yeah, just windy. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I bet all of you would too, so there you go. And what's next? Share an anecdote. Okay. Here we go. I tend to write down my favourites, like sayings and quotes and stuff on my computer. This is one that I quite like. So, water does not resist, water flows. When you plunge your hand into it, all you feel is a caress. Water is not a solid wall, it will not stop you. But water always goes where it wants to go, and nothing in the end can stand against it. Water is patient. Dripping water wears away a stone. Remember that, my child. Remember you are half water. If you can't get through an obstacle, go around it. Water does. And that's by Margaret Atwood. Do the rains in Spain stay mainly on the plains? I really feel like I'm missing a reference here or something. Like, either... I don't get it. But, I went and looked this up on Wikipedia, and I can tell you that Spanish rain does not actually stay mainly in the plain. It falls mainly in the northern mountains. So, there you go. You have now been educated. What's next? sorry, I'm reading tabs here. Summarize the last film or TV episode that you watched. Okay, so the last TV episode that I watched was probably, I've been like rewatching certain episodes of Supernatural. So the last one that I watched was either Weekend at Bobby's or Death's Door. Death's Door is just like just like crying in a puddle on the floor. Just so sad. Come back to me, Bobby. Come back to all of us. We missed you. We missed you, Sally with a beard. Yeah. Yeah. Weekend at Bobby's. I think we all kind of know what that... If you watch Supernatural, then I guess you already know what Weekend at Bobby's is. But I guess I will summarise it for you. And I'm really bad at telling stories, so yeah, buckle up. So Weekend at Bobby's is about Bobby trying to get his... Okay, right. Spoilers. If you haven't watched season 5, I don't know how, but yeah, if you haven't watched season 5 of Supernatural, don't listen to this. Okay, so season 5. What season is that? I'm falling down my mountain of fandom. Yeah. No, it must be season 5. Season 5 or 6. One of them. If you're not up to that kind of area, be careful. Right, so Weekend at Bobby's is where Bobby is still trying to get his... No, he's trying to get his soul back from Crowley. So he summons Crowley and is like, I'm going to trap you in this devil trap. And Crowley's like, yeah, I'm really slippery. And you didn't read your contract. And I'm not going to give you your soul. So, yeah, Bobby kind of tries to trap him. Crowley sends Growly after him. And gets away. First of all, he's really sassy and awesome. Yeah, and then then the rest of the episode is like Bobby being the guy that everyone calls and just kind of showing that he's really busy and that like the Winchesters kind of don't really appreciate very much like what he does for them. And then he gives this, I'm getting way ahead of myself, but he gives this really awesome speech where he's like kind of yelling at them and they like try to interrupt and he's like, do I sound like I'm done? It's awesome. Anyway, so yeah, Rufus turns up and he's killed this I can't remember the name of it. What is that demon called? No, what is it? That monster. It's not a demon, it's a monster. I can't remember what it's called. Rufus has killed it. It's the Japanese one. So like Bobby has to help him bury it, and then there's a really really cute woman that turns up and she's like into Bobby, and I just think she's so cute. I really want them to like, I wish they'd gotten together. I wanted the feelings. So yeah, and then Rufus finds Gavin McLeod. He finds out that Crowley's called Fergus Roderick McLeod when he was alive, and then he finds out about Gavin, which is Crowley's son. So they get the ring that belonged to... God, I'm so awful at describing everything, sorry. Bobby uses the ring to summon the ghost of Gavin, and then says that he's going to use Gavin as like a bargaining chip for Crowley to give Bobby back his soul. But then it turns out that Crowley hates Gavin and he's like, no. But then, the twists. Bobby is like, actually, I was just messing because we found your bones, mother sucker, and we're going to burn him. Yeah, so he doesn't burn them. Spoiler! So yeah, Crowley gives Bobby back his soul, and also I'm pretty sure that Crowley is drunk in that scene, at least a bit. So okay, so I had to go do something, so now I've had to cut the video in bits. I'm gonna have to probably put them back together later. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, drunk Crowley. Drunk. Crowley. Well, I think he was drunk. He seemed kind of drunk in that scene where no, I can't remember where I was now. Bobby summons Crowley, then summons Gavin, and yeah, I did tell you that already. I'm gonna drink all of this, by the way. I'm not just really gross. So yeah, and Bob. Wow. Crowley turns up and he seems kind of like upset about stuff and drunk. And I feel like Crowley is like one of those drunks that's like really weepy and like sweet and just I want to squish him. Yeah, but they don't end up burning his bones. They just because he gives Bobby his soul back because they were gonna burn his bones, but then they don't. And then he goes and gets his bones, and then that's about it. Okay, what's next? Let us hear your ringtone and text message sound. They're really nothing interesting. They're just like really generic iPod ones, iPhone. But I will, however, let you see my home screen and my phone case because they're awesome, I think. Okay, so this is my home screen. Can you see that? Oh my god, his eyes are like bearing into your soul with their brightness. It's Crowley. Of course it's Crowley. Yeah. And then my phone case is Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time, and she's awesome. I did have a tutorial one, but that one got nibbled by my rat, so I had to take it off because it kept catching stuff. Right. Tell us a joke. Okay. Right, this is one that I heard, well, not heard, I read it a few weeks ago on Tumblr, and I thought it was like really funny. Here we go. Are you ready? How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. I still find it hilarious, but I know it's probably not even that funny. Just, yeah, when I first heard that I was like cracking up so much that my parents came into my room and they were like, what's wrong with you? And then I told them and they laughed, so yeah, it was good. It was enjoyed by all. What did you have to eat today? I ate some chili noodles, so it was like just noodles with chili and bamboo and onions and stuff. And then I had some chocolate, some like really fancy chocolate that one of my friends got me for my birthday, and I just haven't eaten until now. It was like a month ago. Yeah, and that's about it, I think. I don't think I've had much today. Talk about something that really scares you. Okay, space really scares me. Yeah, I find space really interesting and like fascinating, but at the same time I find it absolutely terrifying. Like if you just don't, just don't. Black holes I find really, really scary. I think space I find scary. Like I find it scarier the more I think about it. So yeah, there's that. I'm really scared of space. Yeah, I always think of that thing that Carl Sagan says as well, where he kind of says about that tiny blue dot, and then I think about how small we are in comparison to everything else, and then I think about, oh god, there's too much to think about. It's just yeah, I find it really interesting, but at the same time, don't even come near me with space talk. Talk about something that makes you happy. It makes me happy when people talk to me and we get to talk about things that we both really like. Like I like that online and I like it in real person. What the hell? That's a thing now. I like it in real person. Yeah, so sorry, people keep walking past my door and that kind of makes me nervous. I live with other people, just to make that clear. It's just random people. Yeah, so yeah, when people like talk to me about stuff. Like, I have a handbag that's like in the shape of Totoro, and every time I go in a shop, this has happened a lot, which is awesome. Like the person at the cash register will like recognize it, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, it's Totoro!" And then I'm like, "Yay!" And then we get to like have a proper conversation about it. And actually, I ran into a really cute guy the other day at a shop. And he recognised it, and he started talking to me, and then I made a ridiculous joke, and he laughed, and then I was like, keep calm, keep calm, keep calm. And then turned around and I walked into something. And then I was just like, I just have to leave. I'm not doing well. Okay, yeah. Totoro. How to meet cute guys and totally mess up in front of them. Yeah, so you should all send me messages and talk to me about things. Talk to me about Crowley. Tell me all the nice things about Crowley. And I will tell you nice things about Crowley. Then we will both be like, yay, Crowley. Let's do that. Let's make that a thing. Let's make that a real person thing. Talk about something. No, I've already done that. What is your favourite word? I don't know. I never know. I should write these things down. Because I can never think of anything. My brain just goes totally blank. Oh, I don't know. I'm looking around my room like, room, give me a word. But it's not working. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I kind of like, no, I really don't know. Okay. Stop grilling me, Tumblr, God. Right. What is your least favourite word? Again, I don't know. Like, I only really know my least favourite words when I read them, and I'm like, whoa, that's not a good word. But at the moment, I kind of really don't like the word undulating, because I don't know, it's just gross. Does anyone else find that word gross? Undulating. I guess it kind of sounds like what it is, but yeah. What turns you on? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get into it now. What turns me on? Suits. I really like suits. Like, just anyone in a suit, actually. Guys, girls, everyone. Anyone in a suit, everyone in a suit, all the time. And now you know where my weakness comes from. They're just the source of my power. And I really like wrists and hands, and that bit, like, when you see that bit, I don't know, something about that bit, like, when it comes out like a, I don't know, it's good. Wrists are good. What else is good? I feel like I shouldn't probably be telling you all this, it just feels really personal and weird, but whatever. I am on Tumblr, in which I post ridiculous things, which are mostly based around finding people sexy. So yeah. What else? There's loads of stuff, but I can't really think. Smell. Like, smells, like, and this goes for the turn off one as well, like, smells, if I smell something and I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah. And voices. I'm really into, if someone has a really nice voice, that's it. I'm yours. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Talking about what turns you off. Yeah, again, like, smell, like, I really like the smell of, like, cigarette smoke and stuff. If I smell it, I'm just like, ugh. Like, I guess that's not even just sexy related, that's just everything. Apart from that, just, I guess, like, really obvious stuff, like people just being a total dick. Yeah, I can't really think of much. I don't know. What is your favourite curse word? Fuck. My fucking favourite fucking curse word is fuck. I just think it's awesome. It's like one of those words that like works really well for like both ends of the scale. It's like a whole spectrum of fuck. So it goes from like, you know, oh fuck, like really angry to that's fucking awesome. Or other times that you can say that. Wow, I sound really coy. I'm not. Yeah, so, yeah, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I like fuck. I like fuck. I've said it as your sound clip. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt? I think I'd kind of like to do art, I guess. I don't know. I have no goals. No idea, but just, yeah, I want to do stuff, maybe stuff with kids, like, or just people that I just want to make people happy. That's what I want to do as a profession. Can I be a professional happy making person, please? Or like gishwas. I just want to do gishwas for a living all the time. What profession would you not like to do? I don't think I'd like to be a surgeon, because I'm a bit squeamish. Although actually, like, because I do acupuncture, when you do something yourself, it somehow doesn't make you feel like ill. Like, you might be like, if I see something gross and I'm, not involved, then I'm squeamish. But if, like, doing acupuncture, you obviously stick like needles into people, and sometimes you see blood and stuff, and it doesn't freak me out when I'm doing it. So maybe I could be a surgeon. I don't know. Yeah. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? I would like God to say, hi. oh, hi. I would like God to say that they're proud of me, and that I did really good, and that I came and did everything that I was supposed to do. I don't know, I want God to, like, pat me on the shoulder or on the back. No, I want God to hug me, actually. God, you to hug me and tell me that I made people happy, and that I just made Earth better, and that people that met me, it was good. That's what I want. Yeah, I don't know, I just want to, like, get there and be like, you did awesome, you've done good. Now get in there and have that weird party in which you just climb into a fort and read books and cuddle really cute people, and yeah. If you're brave enough, sing us a little song. I was going to sing you a song, but I'm not gonna, because I actually tried to do it before and it was really bad. Like, I really enjoy singing and I feel like I can sing, but only when I'm on my own. No one's watching me and I have something to sing along to, so it's pretty limited. Yeah, I was going to sing you a song, but I hope you'll forgive me, because I'm not going to. You can't help that. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you've enjoyed my voice, since that was kind of the point, I guess, and my face and all of this. Yeah, and I will see you later. Bye.